What's happening, folks? Kevin here from SportsBoxBreaks.com, coming at you live Wednesday, August 2nd, 2023, breaking our final break of the 2022/23 Panini Select Basketball. This is the 3-box break number 6, and it is our last one. All right, here we go. Who has who in the break? Atlanta Hawks going to Tony K. The Celtics for Mark B. The Nets going to Dennis J. We got a couple in a row here for Angelo. We got the Hornets, the Bulls, and the Cavs going to Angelo M. Dallas Mavericks going to Jonathan W. The Nuggets for Henry T. The Pistons, Francis H. 2 in a row here for Jonathan W. The Warriors and the Rockets. We got Joe W. with the Pacers. We got the Clippers going to Dennis J. Lakers for Ryan C. The Grizzlies for John S. The Heat for Angelo M. Milwaukee Bucks, Ryan C. T-Wolves, Tony K. The Pelicans, Angelo M. The Knicks, Dennis J. Oklahoma City Thunder, Angelo M. The Magic, Angelo M. 76ers, Angelo M. Phoenix Suns going to John S. Portland Trailblazers, Dean E. The Kings going to Angelo M. San Antonio Spurs, William H. The Raptors, Andrew W. Utah Jazz for Dennis J. And the Washington Wizards going to Andrew W. All right, guys, good luck, good luck. Here it is, the final 3 boxes. These all came out, the last 12 boxes, so the last 4 of these breaks actually came out of the sealed case. This is the finale of that sealed case. Yeah, the new corporate overlords. You know what's funny, though, is that like DealerNet kind of directly goes against like everything that Fanatics is trying to pull on the industry. So it'll be interesting to see how that market pans out over the next 6 months or so. They've already been scouring the listings and contacting distributors and stuff and trying to get people shut down on there, because they did it to us already. All right, here we go. So what's the word, guys? Any interest in getting the Chrome Jumbo kicked off tonight? Chrome Jumbo break number 2, sitting at 11. If we can get that guy down to like 8 or 7 spots, I will give it ample time to try to see it all the way through tonight. I'm probably not going to be available to do another live session until at least Sunday or Monday after tonight. So let's get it there, Philip. Let's get it going. We have some plans over the next couple of days. Six spots in hobby number 2. Awesome. So the hobby number 2 is at 13. Or it might actually be lower now. Let's see. Okay, so those 6 spots took us down to 13, so we're getting pretty close on hobby as well, fellas. So Dustin is driving the pace on hobby number 2. 13 spots remaining, guys. Let's see what some of those teams look like in there. The Angels are a big spot that are remaining. The Mariners a little bit on the bigger side, but again, if you have a loyalty discount, it will apply. Here's the link. Here we go. Box uno. Let's get the camera focused in. All right, Jaden Ivey at the top. Murray, Simons, Trae Young with a prism. Shai Alexander, Halliburton. And here we go. How about Chris Paul? Selective swatches. For the Phoenix Suns, who's got them Suns in this one? Phoenix Suns that's John S. I think John's a newer breaker with us. Welcome, John. And that is what it looks like. Selective swatches of Chris Paul. Speaking of Chris Paul, let's get a blue scope of Chris Paul in there as well. 249. Halliburton, Brown. Kevin Porter with a prism, Jokic. What do we got? Who was calling out? I think, was it Joe? Milwaukee? Nope, Milwaukee Bucks are owned by Ryan. I'm thinking somebody was calling out for somebody up front. Jaylen Brown right there. And what do we got? Numbering to 199 with a Tyrese Martin for the Hawks. Going to Tony K. Tony, there you go, buddy. With ink. Tyrese Martin coming your way. Atlanta Hawks. Tony gets it. Tyrese Maxey with the red to 199 for the 76ers. LeBron again, premier level. Got a Kyrie with the tricolor prism. Desmond Bane. Am I the only one that hears the Bane voice from Batman every time I pull that guy or see that guy? Here he is. Sensations is... Orlando is owned by Angelo yet again. So there you go, Angelo. A couple appearances so far. Let's get that. I mean, nothing tops the 2 breaks ago. We pulled that relic auto of him, right? We got a scope of Jalen Williams, Oklahoma City. There he is again. All right, showing up. Andrew Wiggins with the prism. Tyler Bam Adebayo. We got AJ Griffin. Garland with the 299 prism light blue Cleveland Cavs. Chet Holmgren. Anthony Edwards with the snapshots. Keegan Murray prism. LaMelo. And what do we got here? We got a Dang to 249 for OKC. OKC is one of Angelo's. Here we go, buddy. There you go. Oklahoma City Thunder. Little rookie auto. Going to Angelo. Looks like he was slightly drunk when he signed that or something. There was an earthquake happening underneath him as he was with the felt tip marker on that one. What do we got? Jabari Smith Jr. with the tricolor prism. What do we got right here? We got a Jalen Green. That is a prism and it's courtside. And then Brogdon is the last card, premier level. All right, box 2. Empty box. He had a few Chardonnays. So back like 10 plus years ago, it was like, oh shit, even longer, 12 years ago, I worked this job and it was a tech company and it was a pretty fun group of people, ranged anywhere from like early 20s to like my age. And we all got along really well. We'd go out to happy hours like every single Friday. And there was this woman that worked there, and she would come to the happy hours, and her husband would usually meet up, and they loved to drink, and they loved to drink Chardonnay. And they would drink so much Chardonnay at these happy hours, they would basically like empty the bar of its Chardonnay supply. And they would get fucked up. They were fun. They were fun people. I was back in Pennsylvania last June, about a year ago, and we got a crew together from that same group and had like a happy hour 10 years later, and she was destroyed. She couldn't even speak. I feel like there might have been a little more at play than just some Chardonnay on that one. I don't know. I always got the stories, Mike. I always got the stories. Those happy hours were legendary. We would go out at 5 o'clock when we get out of work, and sometimes would end up closing the bar at 2 a.m. and then maybe sort of kind of ending up at a gentleman's club, which were open until 5 a.m. So we'd be out from 5 p.m. until 5 a.m. Let me just tell you, the rest of my weekend was absolutely destroyed because of those days. All right, Jalen Green, Prism. And what do we got here? We got Meta World Peace. $199 for the Lakers. Ryan, that's somebody you don't see too often. What's his real name? Artest? Meta World Peace for the Lakers. Ryan C. I can't even remember the last time I pulled him in anything, so that's interesting. Right behind it, some more Lakers action with the Max Christie scope. Speaking of the Lakers, this is a Lakers box, a little prism of Anthony Davis right there. And all right, Lakers aren't getting all of it. How about some Pacers action with a Jalen Rose Signatures auto to 249. Indiana belongs to Joe W. There you go, Joe. Very nice. Jalen Rose, and I think we got it. We do. We got a Dyson Daniels tie-dye coming up here. Tie-dye for the Pelicans, which is owned by Angelo. 2 of 25, Dyson Daniels tie-dye. Nice box so far. There's Ja Morant. Here comes Jaylen Brown. Ja Morant is snapshots. Jaylen Brown with the prism. Halliburton with the scope for the Pacers. Walker Kessler. Jokic. I see something coming up here, right? Or maybe not. Wiggins. Oh, it was this. I saw the white of this insert, and I thought it was something different. Chris Middleton with the prism. Anthony Davis again. And next one up here, selective swatches for the Kings. Kings belong to Angelo. You got a De'Aaron Fox coming your way, buddy. Selective swatches for the Kings. And we got the white border, the white card, white background of Jalen Brunson here to 149 for the Knicks. And there he is. Rookie action for the Magic. Paolo. Benedict Mathurin, that is a prism. Premier level for the Pacers. Donovan, Booker, Tyler with the prism, Miami Heat, Braun, what do we got? Eason with the prism, Zach LaVine. All right, we got another. How about a Larry Markkinen for the Jazz, going to Dennis to 149. Nice one right there, Dennis. And last one, Jamal Murray. All right, guys, third box coming up. Anybody going to join in with Dustin and maybe pick up some spots in that Topps Chrome Wax number 2, fellas? We're sitting at 13. We can get one of these going tonight. We can do it. Either the 11-spot jumbo or the 13-spot wax. Let's do this. Let me highlight that wax as well. So we're looking at that guy, a little bit more focus on it. Empty box. All right. Did I put him in the prism right here? I'll fully encase it then if you're telling me it's got a little more. Usually with the regular prisms that aren't numbered, I'll just sleeve them, but I'll get him encased up for you. You gotta buy that kibble, man. You gotta buy that kibble. So we got our dogs from a breeder, and this breeder just feeds them all like Purina puppy chow. So we started off feeding them Purina puppy chow until they were like old enough to go into the adult food, and then they started giving them like Blue Buffalo, some Blue Buffalo like Life something formula, which we got at Sam's Club at a pretty good price, but it was still like $56 a bag. I'm like, Jesus, man. So you started doing research, and Costco's own like in-house, Kirkland dog food actually gets some pretty good reviews, and I've even watched a bunch of videos on it with veterinarians talking about it. And now we get like the 40-pound bag of this Costco. I want to say it's in the $30-some range. I mean, they'll obviously eat anything. I don't want to feed them crap, but this food is, it's reviewed quite well. All right, here it is, guys. Last box. Oh, I'm actually covering up. There we go. It's covering up the numbers on the spreadsheet there. All right, here we go. Box tray. Jokic. What do we got on the Anthony Davis? Game worn / used material, so it's going to be just a relic, but the Pelican's going to be on the board for Angelo, and that's a big boy. A little throwback memorabilia for the Pelicans. A little AD. Anthony Davis coming your way. Then, what do we got? How about a Beauchamp die-cut purple for the Bucks? That's going to Ryan. And that is 93 of 99. Nice card. Zion. Christian Wood with the Prism. Premier level. Luka. The Blue Buffalo. No Costco. That's how. So Kathy's parents live way deep in like the southern area of Arizona. They have to drive 1 hour one way to get to a Costco. So they make like a whole day of it. They're buying a house now in Vegas. They're moving to Vegas, and they're going to have Costco like 3 minutes away from them. I was talking to her mother last night. I said, "How do you feel about Costco going to be so close to you now?" She was like, she's thrilled. She loves Costco. Kevin Durant with the Prism tricolor. Giannis. We got R.J. Barrett with the red, numbering to 199 for the Knicks. I got our house mortgage through Costco. At the time, 3 years ago, how about a Christian Braun for Denver? Denver going off to Henry. This is 125 of 249. He's kind of got the minimalist auto going on, but still nonetheless, rookie auto for Denver. Congrats to Henry. They had a mortgage program where they basically work with like maybe 5 or 6 different lenders and kind of like broker your mortgage for the best deal across them. And they've abolished that program. They don't have the mortgage program anymore. But we got 199 on this place, which is crazy, considering that rates are like in the like 7 now. Jalen Williams, premier level. All right, how about Derek White to 199? Boston Celtics going off to Mark B. And that's got ink too, buddy. Congrats. Derek White. Celtics on the board. How about some Spurs action? Devin Vassell right behind it to 75. That's nice. San Antonio Spurs is William. Bradley Beal, Williams. Fred Van Fleet. Paul George with the Prism. Christian Braun. Got a Bam Adebayo with the concourse scope, I believe. Miami Heat. Tatum, Garland. Is Tatum a prism? Not a prism. James Harden is a prism, though. Not to be confused with the fake James Harden that I rattled off earlier. James Harden again. How about a Steph Curry and Fuego? Fred VanVleet with the prism, and Chris Paul last card. Guys, that'll do it. That was break number 6, last one of the product we have on the shelf. Break number 5 and break number 6 will ship out together. The earlier ones I already have worked up. Those are going to be going out probably first thing tomorrow morning, so you'll see tracking hit your inbox on the earlier ones, and then a couple days later down this week, you'll see tracking hit again, and it'll be these breaks coming out of Vegas. So thanks again, guys. Do appreciate the pickups and getting this one filled.